everybody? Hope you've had a good weekend since I saw you on Friday. Who we got coming in? Eugene Creel, welcome along. Callum Farms, welcome along. And Welsh Lima, welcome along. And thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for your 28th month. You are awesome. So, yeah, I think I'm going to crack on with things tonight. We've got a fair amount to get through. It is the first day of March, and we have a tractor. And I need to show you this. So, yeah, this is pretty awesome. We discovered at the end of last stream that this is available for 126,000. It's a John Deere 8R. We would probably have to buy it and then get some other stuff added onto it later. Doesn't have the extras we want on it at the moment, but yeah, this is massive. Muppet Simulations, welcome along, my friend. Callum Farms, welcome along. Case or New Holland poll. And then I need to give my good friend Morph a shout out. Hang on. Case or New Holland. Whoops, no. Case. Starting off with a poll this. There we go. They're the same these days. It's very, very true. Oh, thank you, Morph. I'm feeling fairly good. It's been a bit of a rush, so sorry for the slightly late start to the stream. Do I have a button for you here? I do not. Right, let's give you a there we go, and take the at off and press enter. There we go. Go check out Muppet Simulations, guys. He is awesome. Sell the case. We may have to sell the case to do this. We may also have to sell something else. So, up to 5 times, because this is the yeah. We need to find £40,000 basically to do this. I'm not sure we can. Yeah, I'm not sure we can find £40,000 without breaking the rules of the realism experiment. No, Richard, that's the trouble. I'm not sure I have the money. I can maybe get 20,000 by selling the case. I might be able to sell some of my older cows and get some money in that way. I don't think we have much. What do we have in the way of equipment that we don't need that maybe we can sell? I think we're going to have a look at the farm. How much of this have we got? We have 2,007. So we could sell some milk. That would give us a nice little boost. Let's have a look at the price of milk at the moment. So milk, yeah. So we get about £2,000 from the milk. So that would be a start. We could sell a load of straw because we have a whole load of straw in here that we're not using. New Holland wins. Yeah, New Holland wins. Fantastic. What else could we sell? What else could we get rid of? We could sell that. Let's have a look. So our mulcher, how much is the mulcher worth? Mulcher. So we'd get about 5,000 for the mulcher. And I've got Discord turned off at the moment. I can't check it, unfortunately. So we sell the mulcher. We could sell. Oh God. We don't need the rollers for a while, so we could sell the mulcher. We could sell the rollers, and we could sell the Traction King, even though I don't want to. But it's got how many hours? 31 hours on it. Oh, man. What was for supper? We had KFC on the way home. Hey, I am Winston Live. Welcome along. That's okay. What about the harvest? I don't want to sell my combine, and my combine's only worth 10,000. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know if we can. How many eggs do we have? Don't think we have many eggs to sell either. No. What else have we got? What have we got in storage? We've got 8,000 liters of barley. And that would net us not a huge amount more, but we could sell that. I'm not selling the disco. I don't think the disco's worth much money either. That's the trouble. The disco's not worth a huge amount of money. Right. I've got an idea. I've got an idea, chat. No, not that. This. How much is this stuff worth? Worth about 50 quid, yeah. Right, can we sell anything over this way? So we could sell this chicken pasture. So I'm gonna sell that. No, I can't. I can only rename it. Ah. This is the trouble. I don't think this land is worth enough money. Yeah, I can't sell the horse barn either. So we'd have to sell this whole area of land. Hey, Red Dirt, welcome along. Guys, if you have not checked out the head of the Red Dirt Rough Riders, Mr. Red Dirt Ranch, you should, because he is awesome. So, yeah, I can't sell the stables or the chicken area, but I can sell the land. The trouble is, we would then need to pay 80% of that back. So how much is this land worth? 28,000 plus 4,000. So 32,000 we'd have to pay back. 80% of 32,000. Let's 1, 2, 3 times 0.8. 25,000 minus 32,000. So it'd be left with 6,400 from selling the land. Yeah. I'm not sure there's any way. No, because even if I sell a grass field, even if I sold field 11, because we don't need as much grass as we've got, I still can't afford it. Ah! I don't think, chat, there is any way I can afford this tractor. Yes, there is. We're a-going fertilizing, people. We're a-going fertilizing. Right, I have a fertilizer spreader. Accept. Where's the fertilizer spreader? Must be in the other one. We're going forth and spreading the ferts. Right, I need a tractor. I could sell slurry. I could, but slurry goes to the BGA and I own the BGA, so it's not any use to me. Right, okay, so from this tractor here. We want to drop that off. We want to grab this on the front. And my biggest worry is that I'm not going to be able to deal with the weight needed. Oh, actually, we could go and put... No, that still won't work. Well, let's see how well this works. We'd have to... actually, that's a very good suggestion. What are... Yeah, which fields are they, though? I have a feeling... So, field 5 and field 30, I am not doing those with slurry. Oh, man. Let's have a look. Yeah, where are you? So, field 5 is that one, and field 30 is that one. Doing that with slurry will take us forever. So we're going to try doing this with this spreader. Oh, that's not the best, but it'll do. Oh, no. Right, we've got no fertilizer in here. Let's have a look in our shed. Seeds. There's a bit of fertilizer in here. I think we're going to have to go down to the shop. That does not work. Wow, that really doesn't work. Okay. This is why I wanted a mid-sized tractor. I'm doing very well, MJ. I think I wish I'd borrowed the equipment now for this contract. Yeah, it did, but we'd have still had to have gone back and forwards a lot. So, I'm going to drop this off here. I mean, these two contracts will give us enough. We're just going to have to use this tractor to spread. Which, considering this tractor is probably, if we are able to keep it here, going to become our mid-range tractor. Oh no, this one doesn't work either. Oh no, really? Damn it, chap. Right. I'm gonna have to break a rule. We're gonna have to get the equipment for this one and use it on all three. And I'm going to judge by the fact that how much the equipment's costing for this. I'm going to deduct 5 grand from each of these to borrow that equipment as well. Hello, Marco Attacker 2. Welcome along. So yeah, we're gonna deduct 10 grand for using for borrowing this farmer's equipment on 2 other contracts. So we will still have the same cost as we would have otherwise. We're just gonna use a single. Actually, no, I don't want to do this. 5k is what the other contract is charging me. So 5K is what we're being charged for this first for the contract I've just done. Yeah, I need to take the Ford front loader. I realized that as well, Blackmare. So we are going to use one tractor, but we're going to use it across all three and get charged the extra $5 grand per contract. Which seems fair because, well, I think it's let's have a look. Yeah, where is it? It doesn't tell me. Yeah. But we need the front loader on the Ford. Oh, I don't like Simple IC. Simple IC just complicates things for me. Simple IC and Course Play together are a pain. I don't know if it's changed, but trying to use those two at the same time is, yeah. Farm T, welcome along. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Simple IC. I seem to say this every stream at the moment. Now, this is a race against time to get this money in before this tractor disappears. That's the thing. And then if it's, yeah, we're probably then looking at trying to... we're then looking at... we still need to get a mid-range tractor. So we're probably still looking at trying to see... We're either going to be using this 8R... that shed is one of Lancey Boy's English map sheds. Yeah. I'm not even sure that what we need... I'm not even sure this is going to be enough, you know. These 3 contracts. It all depends on how much it ends up costing us. But the fact that our fertilizer spreader no longer works with any of our tractors does kind of make me think, right, we need to... yeah, we might end up having to sell the case. And I think we might end up having to sell the fertilizer spreader as well. I think the way this will probably go is we have to sell the case. We have to... and we'll be changing some of our equipment because our equipment does not work with this tractor. So the fertilizer spreader, for example, does not work with this tractor. Really? Right. We got to jump out. Right, there we go. Let's get some bags of fertilizer. We should be able... Yeah, we've got various bags of fertilizer. We got some new stuff in here. Yeah, none of that. Premier seeds. No, I don't want the seeds. We want... We normally go with the double top. So to do this, I am going to grab... I think 6 bags of double top should do this. Yes. Okay. Hopefully 6 bags of double top will do this. So let's pull this tractor forward. This is what I'd like. I'd like one of these McCormicks on the farm. That'd be brilliant. Insane Dragon 52, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. The annoying thing is, I do have stuff to do on my farm. Do I love FS22? Oh God, do I love FS22. I have so much fun with this game, it's ridiculous. Right. Jancy99, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. So we're going to fill this right up. We're going to do field 5 first, followed by field 30. We'll be able to clear both of those off, then followed by field 16. Have I completed? Do you know what, Cam Taylor? I don't know. I don't know if I have or I haven't. No, I want the other way. Out. Like that. There we go. Let's you sold 40 cotton bales in one go. You haven't going for that. Yeah, I haven't done that. That just sounds mad. Nope. And we'll leave any excess fertilizer in here in this and we'll get a refund for it. What I'm finding is the worst is the thoroughbred, which is to ride a horse for 90 minutes or so. Might have done that on this series. To be honest, we did a lot of horse stuff early on. How can you get 40 cotton bales on it? No. So you in one save game that will be. That'll be 40 cotton bales in one save. Must be. In one save game session. Wow. A really, really big trailer. Whoa. I don't know what happened then. This is going to take all of these bags. All 6 of these bags. It's a lot of fertilizer. We'll see how far this goes. It was a rather large amount that it wanted to, it said it was going to cost for these 3. There we go. That is the last of it. That will do for now. We'll see how far that goes on field 5. So, yeah. Close you up. No, turn you off. There we go. Right, and close up. Right, how do I get to field 5 from here? I think we have a look. Should be right, it's 1 field over. Look at that. That is just gonna be huge. Okay, this is done north-south, so the way I'll do this is I'm gonna position my tractor on the edge of the field here with the wheels like that. What we'll then do is we will start that up. We will We'll go into here, and I'm going to use A+ heading. A+ direction. There we go. Right. And... Right, let's see the markers. Okay, and auto width it. And then we'll move this over. No, other way. Other way. There we go. Yeah, I get GPS, which is cool. Which means we'll fly through this field a lot quicker as well. And these are nice and wide. And we can alter, I think we can alter the width on this as well, which is good. Right, so. Let's turn this around. Hello, 71. Welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. We are desperately trying to afford a hell of a deal of a tractor at the moment. We need to raise about 50,000 very quickly. And so we've got a load of contracts to do. And the hope very much is that we'll be able to get these done. And yeah, this field does veer a little bit to the side as we get up to the end, but pigs produce lorry. Well, yeah, I think they can produce both. You need to make sure, like with the cows, you need to make sure that you've got a bunker there for the manure. Otherwise, you won't get manure from them. It's an important one to remember. I don't think it does unless you actually have it in there. So, for example, I have... Yeah, you can see here, my cows, I don't have a manure area, and therefore I'm not getting manure out of my cows at the moment. It is something that I want to add to them, but just not got round to. Okay, and round. Wow, this is a very big field. The time to check will be midday. If the tractor is still there at midday, we're okay. Otherwise, we've just made a whole host of money off 3 contracts and can buy a new field. This is a win-win. If we don't get the tractor, we don't get the tractor. It's not the end of the world. We may even find a better tractor comes along at the midday mark. I mean, we are looking for a tractor that fits the mid-range that we're after, sort of the 180, 190 horsepower. So that could very easily turn up, and if it does, perfect. You know, that's wonderful. If it doesn't, well, if we don't get the tractor, we can afford more land. What number is this field? This is field 5. that we're working at the moment. You can see how far we are through it, i.e. not a massive amount. And yeah, we're down to 49%. So this is going to cost us a fair whack in fertilizer to get these done. The field I've got my eye on, to be honest, is probably field 4, which is 128,000, so only 2,000 more than the tractor, or field 31, which again is not that expensive. My worry is if the horse paddock stuff is not sellable and the chicken pen down there isn't sellable, does that mean that the stuff in the sheep field isn't going to be sellable as well? And if that's the case, that's a problem. Because if we buy that sheep field, we want to get rid of that stuff. So does anybody know, is the stuff in the sheep field sellable, or would we actually have to just work around it if we bought that field? Hey, Charlie Frost Farm Life, welcome along. Yes, so is that big or maybe? Okay. I mean, I can't see anywhere else that I'd be able to afford. Field 10 is the other one, but that is 230,000. We're not going to raise that. 7 is 277. 35, that's the pig field. That's 131. I think this is where we're going to end up buying. Sheep stuff is not sellable. Okay. So I think that's a grass field just to the north of it. Okay. Well, because I selected it and it won't let me sell it. There might be. So that's the stuff in the sheep field. There is nothing in that field. So that would actually be the better purchase. There's nothing. I can select that. Oh, no, I can sell the horse barn. Oh, I can. I can sell those. Oh, why did that not let me do that earlier? Yeah, I can turn that paddock and that sheep area into an arable field. So we're probably going to do that, I think. Yeah. That's weird. No, because we tested that earlier. Earlier in the stream, it would only let me rename them. I didn't click demolish. That's probably what it was, Blackmere. Yeah, that was exactly what it was. I clicked on it without clicking demolish. So, yeah. Well, let's sell those. Let's get the money in. Let's sell those 2 bits. Get the money in, because we're not doing horses anymore. And we're not doing... we've moved the chickens. So, let's demolish... Yes. It doesn't actually demolish. It gets rid of stuff, but it doesn't actually demolish the but this. Back. Yes. Okay. Right. So we've got area to work with over there now. Derek's EU, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. So yeah, we back up to 81,000. That's going to give us a bit more money. We are 74% of the way through this contract, and we've still got 37% in this spreader, which is brilliant. Yeah, it's all about the money. So I'm not so worried if we're unable to buy those fields anymore, because, yeah, it's not the end of the world. We've got extra land to play with. And I'm very tempted with that to actually use that field in the middle of the woodlands that we've got as well. Maybe turn that into an arable field in the middle of the woods. I think that would be quite a nice field to have. It'd be a very atmospheric field to have, and basically I would do it so that I left the trees in the middle of it alone. What do we think, chat? Fair enough thing to do? Yeah, it's a pity it doesn't remove the whole chicken area. It just removes all the triggers. Your Fiat Agri 8090 is just done a... Thefisherj, that must be... Well, I suppose... Must be having to repair it on a really regular basis. $7.90. Come on, we're almost there. 98. 99. 100. We're done. Stop. There we go. 29% left. So, field 30 is up next. And once we've done these two fields, we will top this up and see where we are. Not bad, yeah, but Realism Experiment doesn't allow for that. What would be really cool is if we got to midday and the exact tractor we wanted turned up. That would be really cool. Not using the section control. I should be. Yeah, I should be. I will do for the last... That bit of field there, it didn't matter so much. But yeah, field 30, we might have to... God, look at all those weeds we've got to get rid of. But weeds we're going to have to spray this year. So we have got that expense as well. So it's still an experiment at this point, more like Realism Lifestyle. Realism Experiment is, yeah, is... I may call it, I possibly should call it the Realism Challenge. Experiment definitely fit when we first started it. Alright, since when have you tried to repair a tractor more often than refueling? I don't. I repair my tractors less often than I refuel. Definitely repair my tractors less often than I refuel, unless they get to a certain number of hours, and then I'm repairing them really often, and at that point they get sold. So when I'm at the sort of anywhere from, well, yeah, anywhere up to about 40-50 hours, I'm not repairing my tractors more often than I'm refueling. More than 50 hours and that starts to happen. And at 60 hours, it becomes painful. Which is why we sold the 7810. Now the thing is, at the amount of money that we're getting to, we could get a tractor that we want pretty much, or after doing these 3 contracts. We could get a T6 or a T7 straight up. And I'm really wondering if we're doing the right thing, chat. I really am. Do we need this 8R? I mean, this 8R is a bargain, but do we need it? Does it serve a purpose on our farm right now? Stay blue. Well, this thing. So we're going to end up with... If I look at the medium tractors, how much is the... So, T7 short wheelbase with 175 horsepower on it. The Iseria Pro and the GPS. I'm looking at 176,000. If that comes up cheap... Yeah, the case is... No, the case is at 31 hours. The Ford is just over. But this has less than 15 hours on it, which is why it's such a good purchase. Which is why I'm looking at that and going, that is... For the future of the farm, that makes a lot of sense, that tractor. Right, so same thing here. We're going to bring this up to this point. Line up with the edge of the field. Where we want to go. Yep. Yeah, and move it over. Come on. Over you go. Yeah, the case, yeah. I would be all over a mid-range tractor. I'd be all over a 170 horsepower tractor. That's it doesn't fulfill the need we have on the farm. That's my problem. I mean, it's going to look ridiculous on that 3 meter on our 4 meter Amazon Cedar. Our 4 meter Amazon Cedar can go on the freaking 7610. I don't know. I just... I look at what I'm trying to do at the moment. I'm going, am I just getting a little bit ahead of myself? Maximum 135. It's still fair amount of expense. You know. I think the game is trolling me again. That's the trouble. What do we think, chat? How much horsepower has this got? 326. It's got wheel weights on it. But narrow twins. Oh my lord. Pass on the JD and go for the size I need. Yeah. I'm beginning to think the same. I think we want to do these contracts, possibly get an extra field, and I just... Okay. This is perfect poll time. Bigger equipment will allow me to bigger... Yeah. That's all right. Interesting to see what you guys think. That's really interesting. Get your votes in. Help shape this series, because I'm intrigued by what you guys think about this. Wow. Because, yeah, we will put this money to good use. We can, well, probably buy another field, to be honest. With what we're looking at likely getting. Afternoon simulation for the nation. How you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Hope you've had a good weekend, my friend. Well, that is fairly conclusive. 68% to 32%. You guys think I should pass on the deer and wait for something more appropriate or something better to come along? So that's what we'll be doing. We're not going to grab this deer. We're going to leave this. It's quite expensive and it does not quite fit what we're after. So yeah, I'm feeling great actually. So I have been COVID free for a week, and yeah, life is getting back to normal. Hey Cupio 5636, welcome along. I have had a good weekend. I am a little bit behind on my video creation, and oh yeah, I meant to say earlier, sorry for the lack of video today, guys. I'd set everything up. I'd set it uploading and everything. I left it uploading because my internet is rubbish while we went out, and it got to 75% uploaded, and then we had a power cut. And so it's still uploading the video now. So that is actually, so the American survival video that was due out to come out today will now come out on Wednesday instead. Thank you, Rob. And I am trying to get as much content in place for while I'm away, not next week but the week after, as I can. Oh yeah, just to repeat, there is no stream Friday, Sunday next week, or Wednesday, Friday and Sunday the week after. There are so 5 streams I won't be streaming. That is because I'm away on holiday. Normal service will be resumed on the it will be the 24th of August. So yeah, Wednesday the 24th of August, I will be back, and yeah, we'll be picking up again with some zombies. We are doing Undead Legacy. It is absolutely fantastic fun. Come and join me for that. I always say come join me for that because it is so much fun. And Undead Legacy is fantastic. Really enjoyed the American series so far. It's about to take a really big step forwards. And just in time, actually, with the update coming out. Perfect timing for that series to take a big step forward. So, yeah. Wednesday's, what was going to be today's, which is now Wednesday's episode, is a proper one. What internet provider am I? So I use I have a 4G connection from 3. It's a business connection, but it's done via a third-party reseller. And in the last month or so, it has reliably become too bad to stream on. I can no longer stream on my my main internet connection, and in actual fact, it's taking hours to upload videos. So I am, well, I've sent them an email. I've tried calling them. I'm going to try calling them again tomorrow, because it's been a week and a half since I sent the email with no response. And then I need to start looking at alternatives. Again, this is the second or third time I've had to look at alternatives because I can't get the right people on the phone. And I have a Vodafone landline connection that I don't use at the moment because it's just not fast enough to do anything on. So what I'm thinking of doing, I stream on a 4G connection on I stream through my mobile at the moment. And that's Vodafone, and that is fast enough for me to stream over. So what I'm going to be doing is probably cancelling my broadband landline and replacing it with a 4G connection, 4G data connection, and from Vodafone, and going that way. Lorcan, I am waiting for fiber to be connected up in my area. So a company called County Broadband is going to be bringing fiber broadband, fiber to the home, to a whole load of villages across North Norfolk. And I'm just waiting for mine to get connected up. Callum, 5G is not a thing around here. Hello, Later Tatanator. Welcome along. We're gonna have to go and refill this, which is all right. We'll get another. Well, I'm gonna get another 6, I think. It would be nice if we could hit our target tonight, and buy another field. But we're down to our last 150 litres. And I don't think it's going to be enough. I gave you do it tomorrow. Exactly, Jesse. It's not like I haven't been doing content creation for over 6 years and dealing with these problems for that long. You know, I'm an old hat at this point. And when County Broadband get connected up, it's just going to be amazing. I haven't UTB. I realized recently that I own the BGA in this because the way the map is set up, which means I got the BGA for free, which means I can't really, I can't really justify having it and using it. Yeah, I didn't know I owned the BGA. And it's similarly, I own the sawmill as well. Right, all the way back to the shop. We'll see what midday brings. Maybe midday will bring us another tractor into the shop. Wait, that would be good. Something that fits what we want to do. That's not at the price. Considering the price of that John Deere, that tells me if the tractor I actually want turns up, it will be well within our price range. We should easily be able to afford the setup we want, which is perfect. With maybe a little bit of money over to get a sprayer. I need a spot. I need a spot sprayer. I think we're going to have to sell the... Well, I think we're going to have to sell the solid fertilizer spreader. I think we basically replaced that with the slurry spreader. So that can go pretty much. Plus, it doesn't fit either of our 2 tractors at the moment. No, which is why I just ignore it, the J-Man James. If I ever get to the point where I can afford the BGA, I'll buy it. And I'll buy it for the price it would cost. So basically, I'll delete the money in-game. Yeah, if I'm looking to get something to do lime, I will lease. I'll lease a lime spreader. We don't lime often enough, and the reason why we have the one that we have is because it was available cheap early on. But we're kind of moving beyond that now. We're looking at using really a slurry spreader and a sprayer for our 2 stages of fertilizing, because we want to, if we get the slurry on, we don't need to do the solid fertilizer, and then and then we need a spot sprayer to finish off the nitrogen and to get rid of the weeds. So that will be you know, 2 birds with 1 stone. The sprayer, we will probably end up doing a lease to buy on, simply because I don't think we'll have the money once we've got the tractor we want to get to do it. The spot spray is really expensive. That's why I'm talking about us having to do a lease to buy, because it's like 100,000 for a spot spraying sprayer. Let's move this. Open up. I'll bring this over here. Oh no, we've got rain on the way. Solid fertilizer's okay in the rain. We can do solid fertilizer. We can't do. Wow, it's well, the somebody wanted a cotton carrier, but that's not oh no, I do want to be in here. Big bags or at the double top, please. This might be a good screenshot as well. You go down like that. Oh, I like that. Just move the sun around a little bit. Everything in that is in the right place for a thumbnail. Oh no, not F2, 2. Yeah. I like that a lot. Move it up a little bit. Put in a little bit. There we go. Perfect thumbnail. So spot sprayers, we should have all of them updated at this point. Sprayers. Right, you don't have it. Yeah, here we go. Convertland with the spot sprayer. Yes. 18,000. So 65,000 this would cost. for the 18-meter version, and leasing it would be 655 per day. So yeah, that is probably what I'd go for. That Cavernaland. This one, yeah, this is the expensive spot sprayer. 91,000, but even to lease that is only, you know, 4,600 with 915 per day. So it's not horrible by any means. And yeah, we'd put narrow tires on it as standard. So that would work too. That John Deere. But you never know, we might get lucky and one of those turn up. It depends if I have a front mount on the tractor. So, for example, if we need to use that sprayer on this tractor, we don't have a front 3-point on it, so no point in getting the front tank. But I don't absolutely want to be using this tractor for doing spraying. This is supposed to be our yard stroke general use tractor. It's not supposed to be a field working tractor, really. It might. We'll put more weight. We'll put more weight on the front of the 7610. Where'd you get those nice big bags? They were on... They got sent to me. I can't remember where I got them. Or where they originally came from, unfortunately. They are a nice set of big bags. Yeah, very nice set of big bags. Yeah, GD sent them to me. Hey, Hippodide, welcome along. Nikki Berkins, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Yeah, I do like these big bags. These very much are the bags I use on an English series. Yeah, I think I've got those ones on here as well. Right. Let's get back down to field 30 and see where we are. Yeah, Wednesday night this week won't be zombies, it will be farm sim. So Wednesday night, 8 PM, I will be doing farm sim here on Twitch. Is there a difference between UK big bags on the mod tab and the ones I'm using? Yes, they're different ones. In fact, I think I have both, as I said on here. So, the ones GD sent to me are these ones, and these are the ones that are on mod tab. So the double top in the ones that are on mod tab is 1,820. The double top in this is 1,100. The prices are a lot more reasonable in EF's big bag pack. Yeah, much more reasonable. Nitrum fert on our farm just nice. Yeah, it's nice to be using, you know, British types of ferts and things on a British farm. Hey, Moggy, welcome along. It's been good. We've been all the way down to Lowestoft and back today, which is why my stream was slightly late starting. Where's field 16? Oh, 16 is that field. Okay, it's fine. We should have enough to do both these fields, and we need to deduct. I'm gonna say 9,000 instead of 10,000. 4,500 each on these two fields should be about right. I used to play it just for fun outside of streaming and content creation, but to be honest, these days, if I'm playing Farm Sim, I'm recording on it. I don't have enough time to spend, you know, just pottering around my own farm. In fact, very much the live streams have become that. The kind of stuff that and the kind of farming I would do on my own in my spare time is the kind of stuff I do in live streams, because it's much longer form. It's sort of, you know, 6 hours a week I get to just enjoy playing Farm Sim. It was a good trip. Yeah, we were seeing family. We were seeing some of my wife's family, and it was nice. It was very nice. What was for supper, Lorcan? We had KFC on the way home. So lots of fried chicken. No, the game I'm currently playing when I'm for my own relaxation is actually 7 Days to Die. So I was playing Rise of the Tomb Raider. I've had Rise of the Tomb Raider for ages, and I played it for a good 2-3 weeks, and just had a blast playing Rise of the Tomb Raider. Such a good game, that one. Where am I going? I'm not delivering stuff. I've got to finish off field 30. So yeah, I've been doing that, and then we started playing Undead Legacy on the Wednesday night streams, and I had such a blast doing that I started playing my own single-player game of Undead Legacy, and yeah, just enjoying the hell out of that. Simulator Dave Bot, welcome along. Picks up a location. It's a little bit in Suffolk. And thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Granular fed is about £750 per ton according to farm. That would put a big bag at about £600. So yeah, these are overpriced. So much fairer price. Now this should be enough to finish these two fields, because this was enough to get 85% through this field. Oh, I seem to remember double top is particularly expensive. Okay, so much, Dave. I remember you, yeah. Why have you got bots at the end? I suppose... $98. 99. Some people thought I was a bot. Oh, okay. Right, and there we go. Field 30 is finished. Now we should be able to just pop down here and head up to field 16. Well, I still play Farm Sim, took a year break, and now got back into FS22 Shed. I love Farm Sim. I love FS22. I love the fact that I'm always finding new ways to play this game. And I have very much gone into the whole. Is this the right field? I think this is the right field. Is this the right field? Let me just check. Yeah, this is the right field. Yeah, I'm always finding new ways to play this game and enjoy it, and it's just cracking. All right, let's have a look at that. That looks fairly straight. That should do it. It says wood chipping trees that aren't spruce. Well, don't do it then. I always say, if there's something you don't like, if there is an aspect of the game you don't find realistic, don't do it. Have I built any production chains on Calmsden? No, I haven't. This is probably my most pure farming game of everything I'm doing at the moment. I am production chains, definitely big into them on Hope Belleron at the moment. Big into them on the Old Stream Farm as well. Less, well, I'm not into anything really on American on Stone Valley, other than doing a lot of contracts so far. What time will the stream be on Wednesday? 8 p.m. So I will be streaming at 8 p.m. British summertime on Wednesday. So basically starting an hour and a half earlier than now, but on Wednesday, because it is now just gone 9:30 here. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to Pipes and Hoses. If any of you do want to get Pipes and Hoses and want to support the channel, please use my code VF Gaming when you check out. I would be very appreciative of that. Doesn't cost you anything more, does help me out and helps support the channel without you having to spend any extra money. If you are purchasing anything from, that still says Farming Simulator 19. If you're purchasing anything from the Farming Simulator website, use that code, and yeah, it massively helps. So that would be awesome. Think on Calmsden, if you were to do productions, you would have to buy that large, or you would have to find space in your own land to place it. So, for example, if I was going to put a dairy, I'd probably have to take up some of one of my fields to do it, which is why I've not done it. Yeah, I say my biggest issue with Calmsden is the fact that you can't delete all the farm buildings and reshape your farms. Probably my other bugbear is the fact that there isn't any built-in productions. You have to place any production chain stuff you want yourself, which is a pity, because there are things you can do with production chains placed on a map already that you can't do on Calmsden as a result. I think one thing I'd love to see with production chains built in, I don't know if the mod that adds transport missions back in does this. But it would be pretty awesome if there was a transport contract you could get to transport from one production to another. That would be cool. What maps do I want from FS19? 6 Ashes. I would love 6 Ashes. I would love another crack at that map. There's a whole nother approach I'd take to that map. Other than that, there aren't many maps from FS19 that I want brought across. Bessie Beneath is an awesome map, but I have played. I did over 100 streams on Bessie Beneath. Well over 100 streams on Bessie Beneath. Had an absolute blast playing the map, but yeah, it's not a map I'm looking to redo or play again in FS22. There aren't many maps I'm looking to do that. Attingham, I'm would quite like to do. I think kind of maps that I didn't get to play in FS19 are the kind of ones I'd like to see. Because there are a couple that I never played in 19. I'm looking forward to Bullet Bill's map. Bullet Bill's map should be great, and Oxy's next map should be great. I am hoping both of them are going to have, well, as I said, the built-in productions and the... Because I can't... beyond those two things, I can't fault this map. This map is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But it's just those two little things. They take the playability down a notch. Not to the level where I don't want to play the map, because I obviously want to play the map. But you know, it takes a couple of the options that you have away. Have I tried the multi-map? I have not tried the multi-map, no. My hope is the next stage for animals in the next version of the game is that we're going to be able to go to an area of grass, defined area of grass, and go make that an animal area. And then, like you get at the moment where you can add in a manure bunker and it has manure, I'd then like you to be able to place a feeding trough and a well, either place a feeding trough and maybe a water trough, or be able to go, right, bam, here's a shed. That would be awesome. Yeah, and then you'd only get milk out of a cow field if you placed a milking parlor and that kind of thing. That would be brilliant. That would be, you know, that would take the animals in Farm Sim to the next level, and I'm really hoping to see that kind of improvement from a future game. Very, very much. I love the idea of that. That would be a complete rework of the animals and how animals work, though. Yeah, field grazing. Well, basically, that's how you would do field grazing, Rob. And yeah, so you define an area of grass to be a cow field, and that area of field gets grazed. The multiplayer will start from the beginning of next month, so beginning of September. I am keeping an eye out for what maps are being released. As soon as there's a map that I think will suit the multiplayer, or the best map that suits the multiplayer, should be good. Will it be next November, new farms? I reckon it'll be 2024. I think Farm Sim is now on at least a 3-year cycle. It was so successful for FS19. You can kill them if you meet the requirements. So the requirements to join the multiplayer is that you need to be a Twitch sub, a YouTube channel member, a patron, or a community member in the Discord. In which case, a section of the Discord for multiplayer opens up to you, and you are able to get the details on how to join the multiplayer. Those details will be published once I get back from holiday, and yeah, start setting everything up. Also, if you are a producer level patron or above, you now could have the opportunity of your name being chosen at random to be put on a number plate on any of my Farm Sim series. So when I buy new equipment, I put a patron's name on the number plate. So we don't do that here on Twitch because it takes me a while to generate the names. But yeah, on YouTube, whenever I buy a new piece of equipment now, I will put the name on the number. How much is the member? So to become a member on Discord, community member on Discord, that requires you to have reached level 8 or higher on the Discord. JFK 100,000, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Would I be able to cover grass, cows graze fields with the option to buffer feed if you want? Yeah, that is what I'd like to see. I think the big thing I'm looking for with Farm Sim to go to the next level is at the overhaul of the animals. It's almost there. We are not far off. And the elements are beginning to come into place. It's that whole thing of going, I want this field to be a cow field. And you could define it just by, this is where the field is. That would be awesome. You know, it's planted with grass as a normal field would be. And you maybe you designate it as a cow field by putting a cow feeding trough in it, or by putting, you know, cow feeding stuff in it. That would be awesome. That would be fantastic. Yeah, I would love to see that. I don't, Cam. You could not get a... Oh, we're done. You could not get a British map that properly does... It would probably do justice. The only areas of the UK I think you could model a British map on for Farm Sim would be somewhere like the Fens, where you don't get... where you don't get lots of hedgerows and things like that. How does my multiplayer work? If yes, so the plan is, depending on the map, is probably to be 3 farms with 3 farm managers. The server will be on all the time. It will be 7-day months. And yeah. Discord is free, yes. So it is a proper no purchase necessary to be part of the multiplayer. Just have to chat on the Discord. The Discord, reaching level 8 on the Discord takes less than a week. How do you become a farm manager? I will select the farm managers. There's a few people who have proven to be trustworthy farm managers in the past. And I will put it out to the multiplayer thing. See who wants to be a farm manager. Once I've selected the map, see who wants to be a farm manager, and we'll go from there. But there are a couple of people who in the past have been good farm managers. And I'm open to there being a couple of farm managers on a particular farm if they want to be. Can we request tractors? We see. No, he got banned. Right, there we go. So, job is done. So, let's complete these contracts. Right. That's good. So, collect. Right. So, 144,000. We need to charge ourselves 8,000. So, we're going to use power tools for this. And add remove money. Okay, we're going to remove 9,000. Because that's the charge for using that tractor on the extra fields. 135,000. And the tractor is still there. It was because he was asked to stop doing what he was doing multiple times and didn't. Wow. Right, let's get our tractor back. Hey, Big Wags 66, welcome along. Love Farm Sim. How do you go about getting a dedicated server for your friends? Let's see if this link is right. That one. Nope, that link's wrong. Let me get a better link. Let me sort that out. That link is the old link. I meant to update that. That one, right, okay. One there. Copy that. We'll fix this on Nightbot quickly. Right, let's try that. There we go. That is the correct link. That will take you to my Nitrado page, which it should go to. Yeah, probably should be talking for me. I need to sort that. I will get that sorted. But yeah. But yeah, that is Nitrado. They do my server for me that I do the multiplayer on, and they will that also helps to support channel. So that is an affiliate link, and that does help to support channel, signing up that way. Yeah, you can use that link for that goes to the Kubota. You can use that to go and order the Vermeer and the Platinum and the pumps and hoses pack as well. Also, if you just put VF Gaming in the partner section when you check out, that also helps to support the channel. This Ford tractor reminds me of the survival experiment on FS19 that I did. Yes, I love my Fords, as we have discussed many times before. It is midday. It's gone midday, but only that tractor is available still. So with that being the case, We're going to head back to the farm. I think we might sell some more equipment today. As I've been saying, we no longer need that spreader. I wonder if we sell the spreader with fertilizer in. No, I don't think that works. They will just have to hold on to that pallet of fertilizer until we do another contract. But 135,000 is easily enough for us to buy field 4. Godspeed's left instead of getting a new piece. Right, maybe I should go and grab a sprayer. I need to... Oh, we need to deal with these weeds. Oh, we need to start seeding, actually. That's what we got to do today. We have seeds, so that's good. So let's get the canola seeded. Wheat and oh, we call this wheat actually in oats. We could sell those oats. We really need to sell those oats. And what I'm after though is the bag of seed I've got over here. Big bag of Anglia seeds. I mean, what else could I have other than Anglia seeds? Oh, this is nearly a full bag as well. Drag the PTO along the road for a bit. Because strictly speaking, I can't connect it up to either this tractor or the other one. We'll just plonk that in there for now. How long till the stream's over? Stream will go till at least, well, probably close to 11 o'clock tonight. Basically, we stop at sunset. We've got 2 fields to plant of our own. Especially now we're not worrying about that John Deere. We've got this case, which is perfectly capable. Oh no, I know what we were going to go and do first. I remember now. We need to deal with this issue. Look at that. Why has that done that? So we've got little stones there, but round the headlands, it's all red, big red stones. So yeah, I'm not going to be able... Box of spuds or a pile of beet. I do that from time to time. Right, we got to go and borrow something and deal with the edges of these fields. Having so I was watching my streams and uploads for your farm sim itch at the moment. Oh no, Moggy, why is that? Why are you unable to play? I'm gonna get something that disturbs the land a lot less. Because having to get a de-stoner out. Oh, GPU. Ah. Down till 3 lights night and woke up at 8 AM. Wow. That's not much sleep. Keep on the road. Yeah, I need to get a de-stoner. Can't believe that. Well, we've got one field that we haven't de-stoned that is going to give us. Wait, that's a tree. It's going to give us a big problem when we get our harvester on it. ASCII FS would be a bit drab. Yeah, except the C64 version's quite nice. Seriously, I played it. I got a whole video previewing it when I was over at Giants. 5 years ago? Nearly 5 years ago. Next year it'll be 5 years. Yeah, that tree, the tractor could have got done without giving the tree a hug as well. Right. Lid back on this. I haven't done that tonight. What do stones do? Damage your equipment. Yeah, you really don't want stones on your field. They damage your equipment. Which is why I'm going to hire a stone picker. 200 horsepower. How much to lease that? No. What's the width? Just under 4 meters. Oh, no. No. We won't do this quickly. We might. Gonna take that. Let's not muck about. Where do you get this case tractor? This is on the mod hub. I will say, if you are using the DEF mod, though, you do need to edit this tractor to remove DEF from it. Because it does have that small error, or that small problem. A little bit, but it's just we want to get this job done quickly and get our crop in the ground. Yeah, the EHLO needs less power, and actually it also has less capacity. But the big advantage of it, it does have extra width, so it means we should be able to get this job done quickly. I only need to get the edges of the fields done. I don't need to do the full work and get the small stones done as well. We're not interested in this for the amount of money. We're interested in this for saving us money on our combine. Turn them on to DLC to download where I can finally get back. Nice. Hey, D-Wood7, welcome along. I do remember you. I know a lot of people say that, but I do. I recognize your username. Farming is about efficiency these days. Bigger width. Yeah. Right, so where are the worst of our stones? So the worst of our stones, we've got a big section of them across here and on this headland here, and yeah, headlands down there. It's really the headlands. The headlands are looking horrible. Yeah, it is a balancing act between big equipment and running costs, definitely. One nice thing about the fact that we did the slurry on here last time is we can see where we've been on these fields. Right, so how much did that take out? Okay. Yeah, the areas with little stones I'm not worried about. It's the areas with big stones. Those are just going to cause us all sorts of hassle. But unfortunately, they seem to be quite deep into the field, especially on this headland here. Silty clay is a nightmare. Oh yeah, what have we got? It's possible that that is a cause of this, but I didn't think it was so precision farming. Yeah, you see, this is loam. The silty clay bit is that top corner there. No, it does just seem to be the headlands. It's like they're defined like that. Maybe, can you define stones on a map? Anyway, what I'm looking at doing is getting rid of the cultivator and defining a much more of yeah, disturbing the ground less when we're working it. Running season's August. I've got to wait till January to plant wheat. I've got nothing to do. I have some bales and got some overstock around place. I don't know what to do anymore. If you've reached the point where you have nothing to do on your farm and there are no contracts for you to work, skip days. Move yourself forwards. Get to the point where you have work to do on the farm again. And do that. We've done that in this series. We've actually we had a day not too long ago where we just had nothing to do on the farm. It was the second day of the month, and there was nothing to do on it. So we just skipped the day and moved on to the next one. Something. It's teasing me. Tractors don't normally remain there that long. Yeah, it's unfortunate that I wasn't able to pick the, or I forgot to pick the stones off the other field. Wow, we're only about halfway through this. Big Boy 73, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Eugene, if you want to field what the AI have crop in it and you buy the field with stones in it and use the stone picker, would it remove the crop? I think so. I haven't tried stone picking where crop is planted. I have a T7 275 HD in your used machinery. Oh, nice, Callum. Very nice. Want that? I'd snap that up in a moment if I could. Yeah, that'd be enough to send me over the edge and grab it. It still wouldn't be the right tractor for the farm at the moment, because the right tractor for the farm I need is something that will work as a sprayer tractor. Not in your budget, yeah. Once planted, the stones remain, yeah. I don't think you can use a stone picker on planted crops. Should have got rid of the weeds. I'm going to get rid of the weeds. That's what I was talking about the spot sprayer for. These weeds will go once I've planted. How many outputs does everybody have? Right. Yeah, we've got about one more row, maybe. So we're going to be rollering this field as well. Almost 3 years. Those are groats, not groat marks. Those aren't channel points. That's why I'm going to be getting rid of the points on Steam Elements or Stream Elements, because yeah, groats and groat marks are different things. The channel points are the groat marks. How much horsepower? 220, I think, in this. 212, sorry. 212 horsepower. That's why I'm not worried about not having that John Deere, because I don't need that power at the moment. Right, so there's still a patch down there, but I want to get these. Those look like big ones. Oh, we're full. Yeah. All right. Where am I going to put this? Oh, is it? Oh, I better check that then. Right, we've got a pile of rubbish over here. We'll put the stones here. As I said, I'm not worried about selling them. You need to level out that area though. Meant to get it to mulch. Oh, right. No, I don't. Suppose if it is a mulcher, then I could use it to do that and sell the mulcher I've got. Right, is that getting all the big stones? Yes, that is. Good. Now, that's quite a big swath of the top end of this field that has pulled up large stones this time. Which is slightly annoying because, yeah, I thought the whole point of getting the cultivator was to not be pulling up large stones. Still, as I said, we're going to look to get a power harrow combination. So for next year, we're looking to replace our cultivator with a power harrow and basically go power harrow and then seeder, or replace both our seeder and our cultivator with a direct seeder and go that way on the farm. Seems to make sense with what we're doing with precision farming. Has that got them all? Oh no. Okay. Tiny little segment left. Cheers, Moggy! Yeah, I'm gonna be needing the advanced GG this week. Very busy week. Whoa. Right, that should have got it all. Yeah, so that's this field clear of them. Let's head up to the other one. Wow, that does go quite deep in. So, yeah, we want to go across there. Roughly where it does now. To sort this headland. Alright, double check this. Yeah, straight across here. And you can see that the change in size of the stones, actually. That's a little bit crazy. I'm going to change my wheel setup. There we go. That should turn easier now. And down. I thought I had a few patches of large stones. To actually have this much is very surprising. Good. I know how the used equipment thing is going to go. So had I purchased that ATAR, the very next thing that would have happened would have been the exact tractor I want. Maybe the T7 would have come up in the shop, you know, for sale at a price that would have been absolutely perfect. As it is, we're going to get something completely useless turn up instead. What's with that patch in the middle of the field? Did it miss a section? Or I need to come back with the cultivator and do a couple of patches there. That's a bit odd. What tractor am I looking for? Something with about 100 and let's just check in here. No, nothing. So something with about 175 horsepower. So yeah, Massey's 7710 would be a good example. That is roughly right range. In fact, the 6700. Yeah, there we go. Massey 6700. That would do it. The Landini, I think. Yeah, 190 horsepower for 150,000. That would do it. The McCormick, the X7. If I did that, I would do that in the in that color. So that would be nice range. The Axion, that is a little overpowered, so I'd want the one down from that, which I think is probably, yeah, 205. That's too powerful. There we go. So that one, the 650 Arian, that would do it. What else have we got? There's so many tractors that fit the bill. Fast Track 4000 series. The 4190 would fit the bill perfectly as well. As would the, I think the medium 6R would work. For one, that's 165. There we go, 185. So medium wheelbase 6R would do the job as well. As would, as we mentioned, the T7 short wheelbase. Didn't the FS19 class? How do you mean? It did have a 400, yes. I think the 400 wouldn't be powerful enough. Yeah, I mean, there are a few tractors that would fit it. I'm not too fussy. What we have with the Realism experiment is we tend to have to buy used tractors because brand new tractors are way too expensive for what we're doing. Chris Janice, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. So yeah, there is that. What are we going to plant in these fields? We're going to plant canola in here. It'll probably be Wednesday night that we plant the canola, to be honest. It is already 20 to 4 in the afternoon. And I'm not expecting us to get much further than just getting these up. Again, we're fairly full on stones. And wow, yeah, I have 3 patches of field that have been completely missed by courseplay. So I'm gonna have to bring the cultivator out here and hope it doesn't dredge up any big stones doing those 3 patches. Because if it does, they're going to be impossible to sort. Well, because I want to get rid of this destoner. Nope, that missed it. There we go. 10 cents a lift lower early or late. Deutschfahrt TTV 7, yeah, that would do it as well. What mode is the game in and playing on hard mode? This is start from scratch. So I started this game in. I think we've actually got the economy on hard on here as well. Okay, I think that's the top end of the field done. So we just got the that side and yeah, so we just got that side and that headland there. It's really weird. We got again, the middle of the field here. When we rolled this, we rolled all the small stones in, but we've just got heavy stones at the edges. The headlands are just so bad. Had some problems cutting grass with courseplay. Courseplay, but I'm actually quite liking courseplay in FS22. I spent a load of time not using it, and now I am. I've got a lot of stuff on here and on Stone Valley. I've found it very, very useful. Okay. We're full again. I'm gonna turn my fan on. I'm overheating in here again. It's gonna be another heat wave this week. Well, I plan to eventually upgrade everything on the farm. Is the plan. I mean, I know my going from the 7810 to the 7610 was a bit of a downgrade, but it was supposed to be a case of splitting the jobs that the 7810 did into two. So we have a yard tractor and we have a field tractor. We've not been able to afford the field tractor yet. Yes, I'm allowed to finance machines. We do have the lease to buy mod on here. For certain tractors that would do us fine. For the tractor we're trying to get, which is more of an all-rounder, it doesn't. It would cause a problem because we want to switch out the wheels and things. Nope, that's not going to work. Gone the wrong way. You think I'll miss your stream on Wednesday? It's really amazing. So we get on a Sunday here, we regularly get well over 100 average viewers, which is amazing. And then on a Wednesday, well, admittedly, we do a game that isn't farming on a Wednesday, normally. But I get like 20 viewers, 20, 30 viewers. And then on a Friday, it will pick up to about, between sort of 70 and 90. And then on a Monday, and then on a Sunday, as I said, we go well into the triple figures, which is I always find amazing. Get the loan out and pay your machine off over 2 years. So I have, with the rule we've got on here for getting loans is that we can only borrow up to 80% of our land value the whole way through. So when we start, we can borrow no money whatsoever. We then have to buy land, and we can buy land and then borrow 80% of the value of that land. So if we spend our 500,000 on land, we can then get a £400,000 loan to finance the equipment and get everything started. After that, we have to buy land in order to borrow more money. That is the challenge. Which is why I'm looking at the 132,000 we have, and then going and getting that transferred into actual land, because we can then borrow against that land if we want. Missing a little bit on the inside there. Gonna have to go back and get that, because it will harm the combine and the seeder. Neither of them like it. Stone picker comes in the kids tier. I don't think I'll be using that unless you got little patches of big patches of stones. I don't think a stone picker on something like a skid steer would be massively useful. How did I... Are they ahead of me or behind me? Are they are? There's a couple behind me. Oh yeah, there it is. Right, has that got them all? That's got them all. Lift. Right, and down. I think we just want to go across this bit here. And yeah, we're gonna have to hold on to this for a little bit. Come out here, get these bits of the field done, because they are currently missed, and then we should be able to go and pick up any stones that come out of that. FSL is next weekend, which will be interesting. So I'm not streaming on my channel here next weekend. I will be streaming for the FSL and doing my normal commentary, presuming my internet connection is good enough to do it. So I'm gonna be in a caravan next Saturday. I'm gonna have the best setup I can take with me, and hopefully it'll work. Fingers crossed as it's gonna work. But yeah, it just happens that next week's FSL coincides with my holiday. And yeah, on the Saturday and Sunday I've got to do FSL from the caravan park. Presuming I have enough internet connection through my phone, which I should do, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm streaming via my phone now. It's as long as it's got this kind of connection or as good, we should be fine. Right, last row. Ow. That then should be all of the big stone that we can get at cleared up. But I am going to leave the stone picker down on this corner so that if we do find we have a problem, then we can just go and pick up the rest of them. Ow. RSI kicking off. The sun is having fun peeking through those rain clouds. Right. We might try and get the seeding on here started today. If I can get one of these fields planted, that would be great. Because that means we only have to get the second field planted before we do the rolling. Cupio, thank you for resubscribing for your second month at tier 1. You are awesome. Yeah, look, it's dredging up big rocks. Just on this little row that we're doing. Wow. Glad I kept the rock picker. That's really bad. Yeah, we'll take this back to the farm, drop it off, and then we'll come get the rock picker and get these areas that got missed. Maybe if I'm lucky and I just place it down and pick it up, it'll do it without rocks at this end. Yep, managed to do that without rocks. No, that pulled rocks. Just putting it in the ground pulled rocks. Wow. Oh, managed to get away. Oh no, we did pick up some rocks. So did we get any? Yeah, you see, small rock, but two big ones. And yeah, we pulled a whole row of big rocks down there. I think, yeah, we're better off going direct seed or power harrow, followed by cedar in future. Having to deal with large rocks is a pain in the butt, and we're gonna have to deal with them on these fields as well when we're mulching. I don't know whether I'll have to power harrow the fields first and then do it, But we'll see. But whichever way I look at it, it's not great. Let's lower it. There we go. That's why I do want to check, because I think my cows must need feeding at this point. Yeah, cows need feeding or they're not going to produce any more milk. So, time to replace the cultivator with a narrow or roller. I think the cultivator just needs replacing with a power harrow. It was what I was thinking of doing, so yeah, it makes sense. Those shouldn't pull rocks up because you're not disturbing the surface too much. And I think it basically counts as direct seeding to go power harrow, followed by that. There's a nice 6-meter one that I'm using. Okay. What, power harrow? At the moment I have a 4-meter setup, so I'm basically looking at power harrow wise. I was looking at this one. So this comes with a rear attacher that I can add a seeder onto, which is really useful. And it's a 4-meter one. It's the only 4-meter one. So yeah. Right, that should be no more red marks on that field. Yeah, we've got rid of all the big stones. We don't need to worry about the little ones. They will all get rollered in. So that's that jobbed, which is good. And we're still in the shop. Yeah, still. The ATAR is really kicking about. It's completely unusable to me. Why not give me a useful tractor? Like you did when you gave me the 7610. Right, they can come pick that up. And that, yes. Right. How much is that? No. I do want to purchase those at some point. It says by me. Yeah, the ATAR would be really useful if the farm was more developed. The farm is not developed enough at this point to make full use of that. And it's going to come at the expense of a mid-sized tractor that I need. So that's the trouble, is it's going to stop me buying a tractor that I actually need to buy on the farm if I go for it. Right, so it's 5:30, but I think we can go at least a bit of a way across this field. That is canola I have selected. Just double check that, because that is what I want to be putting into this field. Yeah, canola, perfect. Later, Welsh Lieber. Thanks for joining us. This tractor is good at doing these kind of jobs and things, but it's not really one that we can use for mixing feeds and things like that. It's a bit of a beast for that kind of job. And I couldn't have done that with the 8R either. That's the trouble. Is the 8R is... Oh no. Ah, that's why I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Bit more maneuverable. The idea is get all this seeded, then get it rolled before it germinates, and at that point we'll start worrying about getting extra, about getting a spot sprayer for the weeder, for the weeds, and also about getting the nitrogen up. Because the nitrogen is still low on all these fields. We still need to do something about that. So that then will be the next stage for this. In April. And hopefully won't get too much rain, because we can't actually spray liquid fertilizer during the rain. Can't put on liquid manure. And we can't, so can't do slurry, and we can't do liquid fertilizer or liquid herbicide during the rain. So hopefully we're not going to get a lot of rain over the next few days, and we'll be able to get these fields done fully and sorted. And we'll see. Maybe we will get the right tractor turn up. Maybe the right tractor will appear in the shop used. And the whole thing of not getting that 8R will be nicely vindicated. Because ideally what I'd have done is got the 8R, had that as our big tractor on the farm, and then sold this case. But this case isn't, and used the money from that to buy a new mid-range tractor. Trouble is, this case is not, it's not worth enough money to do that. DJ Top 2, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Yeah, we're not going to get this whole field done today, but it's good to get it started. Welcome, Tom. I'm very pleased that you love farming. Because, yeah, kind of what I'm all about. Except when I'm fighting zombies, but otherwise, kind of what I'm all about. Go. Perhaps the zombie will join me on the MP farm. Oh. Am I on PC? Yes, I am, Tom. Fairly well, this. We have used next to no seeds. That's brilliant. That makes me quite happy. Means these seeds should go through both of this field and the next field. Can you see some of the mods in the shop? Yeah, sure. So these are all the mods I'm currently running on here. See, I can just get that if I had a front set up. And yeah, I'd like to use that, but we do need to sell those oats, actually. Because we're not using those for the horses anymore. Hey, Dark Star Simulation, welcome along. How you doing, bud? How do you install mods? I have a video. Here is the video link. Which looks like... Well, I've actually got two. I've got how to install mods in Farming Simulator 19 and how to install mods in Farming Simulator 22. Please go check them both out. Well, please share this one about a lot. Because you can see 319,000 views there and 1.4k for that. But yes, so I have two videos, one for FS 19 and one for FS 22. Oh no, Morph. Having been through that in well, just finished going through that 2 weeks a week ago. I feel for you, man. I hope you are able to recover from it quickly, because it is not nice. No problem, Tom. Happy to help. Oh, do you know what? I'm slightly annoyed that today's video didn't go up. It is one of my favorite thumbnails I have ever created. It is so atmospheric and so cool. It almost looks photorealistic. The thumbnail for today's video. I'm so pleased with it. Oh wow, we cannot see things properly now, which is the cue to finish that job. And what I think I'm going to do is we're just going to drop this off in the shed quickly, and I want to hook the feeding wagon onto the back of this, and we're just gonna get one set of feed into our cows, because if I don't, we won't have any milk. So let's just plonk this in here. And go and get feeding. This is not ideal. I don't like using this tractor for feeding the cows, but we don't have a huge amount of choice. Later, Lorcan. Thanks for joining us. Right, feeding wagon. Feeding wagon is the end one. Oh no, is this not going to connect up? Oh no, this is another reason why we need the... If that other trailer fouled up, this is going to foul up too. Oh no, that's fine. Okay, that's okay. Look at the state of that. That is... To say this tractor is overkill for this piece of kit is ridiculous. Actually, it doesn't look as mad on this as I thought it would. I am going to change the wheel setup. Right, so quick question, have I ever had an issue selling honey on Oldstream Farm? No, because I've never done honey on Oldstream Farm. Oh no, tractor's this way. So yeah, I can't say I have. Completely forgot about the 3 bags of oats I have here. Oh, no. There we go. That's a bit weird. Anything in the log files? Okay, in which case, if other people aren't having that issue, that would suggest a mod conflict. If it's a mod conflict, you should be able to see that in the log file. Right, how much is left in this bale? 4,000. Okay, that should be perfect. No, a little bit further back. There we go. So all of that should fit in there. We don't want it more than 60%, which it isn't. So that's perfect. Let's get this round the other side. Do I have any mods that change pallet? Oh yeah. Right, how much we got in here? Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. We might be able to top this up with straw and save ourselves a little bit. Yeah, no problem. Best place to always check with an issue like that is your log file, because it's if there's a problem, that's where it'll appear. Right, how full is that? Is it over? Okay, 76%. It's about half. I think we're going to top this up with some straw. Oh, no. If I top this up with some straw, that will save us a little bit of feed. And then next time we can come round and hopefully, please let us have a new tractor. That will sort things out. Wow, there's 11,000 in this bale. There's 11,000 litres. Probably need to. Do we need to top up their straw as well? Well, I need to top up their straw, to be honest, if I'm going to start doing manure. Yeah, they have straw. What they don't have is feed. Right, we'll go and plug this back with the other straw. And then what we can do is just feed them this, get our cows producing milk again, and then we'll be able to top this all up over the next couple of days. And get the cows properly fed. There we go. But yeah, looks like we need to give this tractor a bit of repair as well. So we'll look at doing that in the near future. Oh, it's over here. Turn the lights on in the shed. 179 rating with 4 viewers. Welcome, 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 Raiders. Guys, go check out Reaver. He is awesome. Fantastic farm sim creator. And also my brother. There we go. Eugenis GG, welcome along. I'm sorry I don't know how to pronounce your name, and thank you for the follow as well. Hey Damon, welcome along. How you doing, my friend? Go check out Damon as well. He does some farm sim. He does some Fortnite as well. Whoops, no. There we go. Right. Okay. That should do them for a day. I think we'll leave this tractor in here tonight, actually. That'll be fine, that. Cheers! Don't know, I turned the light on in here now. Right. That light off. That closed. His age is so old. Yeah, he's a little bit younger than me. Not much. A bit. $22 months to be exact. Ah, oh, thank you, David. Wait. I've just crashed my landing. There we go. Right, let's feed the dog as well. And then we're going to save our game. Right. To 6 o'clock the next morning, because it should be light enough now. Turn the time down because we don't want to be going too fast. And we check the shop. You are a git game. Just give me a tractor that's useful. My lord. This rate, I might end up doing an HP. Just go an HP the T7. With narrows. Do power it. No. Attachers 3-point. No front loader attacher. 175 with the compact and that. Cost me 1,800. So, yeah. Very tempting to go with that setup and lease that and just run that round the farm, paying it off over time. It's 185,000, so it's more than we've got at the moment, but hell, that is that would work out fairly good for us to have that on the farm, and then lease the seeder at the same time. But we'll see. I very much like the Blue Power Fords, New Hollands. Okay, right, that is where we're going to end it for today. I am going to put out the game and find somebody to go raid. So we're going to look at exactly which mod is causing my crash. Right, who have we got who's streaming this evening? No. No. It's got to be somebody. This is the interesting thing. Sunday is always my biggest night. And I think it's mainly because nobody else none of my fellow team members or anything stream on this day. Huh. Yeah. I don't know who to raid. There's someone I can break. Because I tried to do a raid on Wednesday, and the person I raided, they actually had me banned, which is a bit odd. I don't know if you guys can hear that. No, I have taken the thing off of it. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go over and see DC. He's got a couple of people in there. We will send you all his way. So, there we go. Playing some farm sim. Doing some liming by the looks of things. So we'll send you his way. Hopefully you will enjoy your time over his. First, though, I have got some thank yous to say tonight. I don't want those turned on. Don't want those turned on. Right. Thank you to Reva1979. You are awesome. For your raid. Cupio 5636. Thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. TBS Twister. Thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome. Welsh Lima, thank you for resubscribing. You are awesome as well. That is everybody for this evening, so thank you guys. I will be back on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. We will be doing more Realism Experiment this week because I will be taking a break for a while after that. So come join us for that. Video tomorrow over on the YouTube channel is Hope Belleron, so please go check that out. Also, should be another video going up on Virtual Farmer 2 tomorrow night as a premiere at 8 p.m. So check that out. That is a while back. We're trying to catch up at the moment. So yeah, go check that out. Those should catch up quite a bit while I'm off. Yeah, I hope to see you in any of those places over the next few days. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.